Hey guys, it's Klaus. Hey, let's give Sweden some love. It's time to love Sweden. Burbulas is going to drive the IKV-90 Type B Swedish tank destroyer. Yeah, those Swedes, the Swedish TDs, you know, every time I get, well, not every time, but so many of you send me these replays, you know, to use in the biggest asshole series I've got going, and there's so many assholes that hate these Swedish TDs and troll these Swedish TDs. Now, I don't know what it is, whether it's the TDs or the fact that they're Swedish, or it's, you know, because they don't really like the yodeling that the Swedes do, or the sound the commander makes, or the fact that they're stealthy and invisible and they can shoot you without you seeing them. Maybe that's what it is. That something about them pisses people off. And you've seen plenty of them in my replays, usually with assholes trolling them. So let's watch a good game finally in a Swedish TD. And Blue Balls here is playing this Swedish TD, and he is going to have an epic game. Now, he is not in the tier 10 TD. It seems like until you get to tier 9 and 10, these things are very fragile. Like, you've got no armor, but you do have fantastic camo, and you do have a great gun. So these things have great guns and fantastic camo. Now, he is not at the tier where he has to worry about stealth. What is it called? The siege mode and you know, and movement mode and all that shit. You got to press these buttons. He is still low enough tier where that he doesn't have to worry about that bullshit. So this plays like a regular TD in the game. And the only difference between this and a regular TD in the game, well, there is no difference. It's got no turret, but like I said, the strengths are it's stealthy and it has a great gun. It's also quite fast, but it has shit armor. And every time you take a shot and hit, you have to hear that Swedish commander start with the yodeling stuff that he says. I like putting the national voices on, but I mean, listen to this stuff. It's enough to distract you. So one of the recommendations I have is when you play these Swedish TDs, is just turn it on English or whatever language you prefer, because listening to the Swedish yodeling, every shot and every time you hit, you know, and I have no idea what's going on. Or if you get hit and someone damages your tracks or your engine, the commander babbles on for about 15 minutes. You have no fucking clue what he's talking about, and he's trying to say, you know, our tracks hit and our engine's damaged, but it takes him like 40 seconds to say it. And yeah, all that aside, let's enjoy the game. And as you can see, it is a pretty well, is it one-sided? It's pretty even. It's a typical game, right? He kind of went south. He was going to support his team and snipe into their base, but they have lost, basically lost, the northwest corner. You notice that? Nobody has gone there, and now he's going to sit in this little bush. Watch this. There he is, one shot. Yeah, listen to that command. Now look where this guy is on the map, on the mini-map. Look. Look where he is and look where the other guy is. He's not spotted. He is not spotted. Did you notice that? Look at the mini-map. Okay, now he's spotted. But those first 3 shots, he was not spotted. That's the strength of these things. They can basically just sit there, almost in the open. Now, there is a little bush there that he's behind. And they just fucking shoot you over and over and over again. He's trying to help his Oi buddy. He's trying to hit this Cromwell. And they don't see you. So, maybe that's why a lot of people hate this thing. And let's listen to this commander. Like, listen to this thing. Listen. Like, what does that mean? Hit? That, you got like 7 words to say hit? I don't know. I guess if you go to Sweden and try and have a conversation with someone, they use so many words to say one thing that it would be like you'd say, excuse me, where's the train station? And then they'd talk for like 15 minutes at you, really fast, and they would, after 15 minutes of talking, they'd stop, and what they'd said is, down the street on your right, I guess. And you put all of that together and all the talking, to me it sounds like yodeling, but let's not go diss the Swedes. That's not what this video is about. I mean, I love the Swedes, especially those Swedish volleyball players in the Olympics. The female ones, anyway. The guys, I mean, don't even watch them. But those Swedish girls, the beach volleyball Swedish team, they should just give them the gold medal before the competition even starts. Of course, I'm not allowed to go watch anymore. There was a little altercation in the last time I went. I used to be a big fan, but old Olga and Ingrid got pretty pissed off that one time. Anyway, let's not get into that. Look at this. He's by himself. Is he by himself? No, he's got one teammate. But he's going to be by himself, and I've already watched this, so I know. He's going to be by himself pretty quick here, and he's out of position. All the enemies are down there. Now he's by himself. Okay, so and he's got to kill. So it was 1 versus 5 there for a minute. He got to kill. And now, like, he's not spotted. Like, and then he's got another kill, and he's not spotted. And look, if you look at the view range circles and the mini-map, those guys were like 200 meters away. And he's not spotted. And I guess that's why a lot of people hate the fucking Swedish TDs. So now he's spotted. Okay, he's spotted by a guy that's like 100 meters away. This guy here did spot him, but he's dead. So great gun, great camo, great speed, but no armor. So if you do get spotted in one of these things, and the enemies are smart enough to shoot you, you're gonna die. But holy shit, this the camo on these things just really pisses some people off. When you're getting shot and you can't see the guy and he's only 200 meters away, I can understand that's pretty fucking frustrating. And some people just do not believe these things are good for the game, but I don't think these are overpowered at all. You just have to, there's a fucking arrow that shows up on your screen when you get shot, so you know you're getting shot by a Swedish TD, so you should be smart enough to move or take cover. So I mean, there's always a counter strategy to the the tanks. But anyways, let's watch what's going on here. He's looking for the artillery. Oh, come on, blue balls, you're doing pretty good here. Yeah. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's gonna take a shot. He's aimed in. He's got one shot. Here we go. And oh, the artillery missed, but he's stunned. He's stunned. Okay, now what happens when you're stunned now? When your crew is stunned and your gun is stunned? Did you see that? The shell, which has fantastic shell velocity and goes right to the center every time. Once you're stunned, even the shell, the ammunition becomes stunned and it hits the ground because, why not? Why not? Okay? It's not enough that it takes longer to load and you can't move, but your actual shells, your AP shell becomes stunned as well. That's the power of artillery. They can stun your ammunition and you miss. Yeah, there you go. You're dead. The stun mechanic. When you're stunned, you take a shot, and instead of your shell traveling in a straight line, it does a right hook loop and hits the ground. That's good for the game, right? It's stupid. Anyway, whatever. It's not enough your crew's stunned. Stun the ammo, too. And let's finish this because, who wants to watch anymore? Great game, blue balls. Look at this. Kolobanov's medal. Huh? On top, 7 kills. Way to go, buddy. And he made some profit because he's not a gold spamming prick. Great job. And finally, we got to watch one of these IKEA Swedish yodeling TDs without making fun of the Swedes, because everyone loves Sweden, especially the Swedish female beach volleyball team. Gotta tell you, love those girls.